Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to English literature class. Hope you all are enjoying online classes, especially live classes. So you know very well we are doing chapter 19, The First Flight, authored by Leon O. Flaherty. So far we have already studied there is a young seagull. She is frightened, of the vast sea, and his cowardice doesn't allow him to go with his mother and his brothers, his two brothers and sister, and get perfection in the art of flying. Now he is on the ledge in his nest. He is very hungry. He has not eaten anything for last 24 hours. Now the hunger is not under his control. He can see his brothers and sister, his two brothers and sister, his parents, just away from him, and they are enjoying. It seems to him that they are mocking at him. He also notices that nobody is paying any attention towards him except his mother. He gives a cry just in request for his mother to give him food, because he has searched everywhere on his nest, in his nest, on the ledge where he came out of an egg, but he has only found one small tail of sea fish. Now his mother gives him response, and just she was scolding him only because of his cowardice. But soon, mother, you know very well, mother always wants our welfare, though she is very strict in her action. The young seagull sees his mother has caught a fish. He is overjoyed. Soon he finds his mother flying towards him. But what's that? When his mother comes just in front of him, she stops. He stops in the air. He doesn't come near to him to give him the food. He cannot understand what the matter may be. He cannot understand the strange behavior of his mother. But you know, dear students, mother wants the young seagull to be encouraged, to inspire, to force, to jump at the fish, and this way learn flying by getting rid of all the fear. And that's what happens. The young seagull cannot control himself, and the sight of food, sight of that fish, completely forces him to jump at the fish. Now he gives, means the young seagull gives loud scream. Scream means a violent cry. Again he thinks that he will fall down and die, but he starts falling upwards and downwards in the sky. Then suddenly a very big fear controls him. Monstrous means huge, large in size. Okay? And his heart stands still, it seems to him. Means he's very much frightened that what is going to take place next. The next. But it lasted for only few minutes. Means a minute. It lasted only for a minute. And soon, the next moment, he finds his wings spread. Okay, in the air. Now he starts flapping his wing. Flapping means in this way, moving upwards and downwards like this. And now he finds himself flying. Okay. Air, wind is coming against his wings. Now he could feel the tips of her wings cutting through the air. Now he can realize that he's not falling down. Okay, his head headlong. He's not falling headlong means first of all head, then rest of the body. He finds that he was not falling. Okay, with first his head, then body. Now he was soaring in the air, rising in the air slowly. Okay, soar means rise high. Gradually means slowly. Now he is rising slowly in the air. Sometimes downwards, sometimes upwards like this. Means he is flying. Now he finds he is no longer afraid. All fears is gone away somewhere. Just only he felt that was dizziness. Means he felt everything was spinning, means moving around. That is dizzy. Again he flaps his wings once. And he starts rising high. Now he was overjoyed. He gave a joyous scream and starts flapping his wings again. And again he starts rising higher. Now his mother swooned past him. He finds his mother comes and flew past him. And soon his father, his two brothers and sister all came together with him. Means until he has fear, cowardice, he felt completely isolated. Everybody was mocking at him. But now, all the family members are with him, all are supporting him, all are encouraging him, all are giving him cheers. Now his mother makes loud noise, and he also gives loud scream in response. This way, all family members are now with him. His parents, his brothers, sister, have landed on the seawater that he sees. Now they are calling him also to come to them. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. He also the young seagull also drops his leg to stand on the seawater. And what happens? His legs sink into the water. This time he is very much frightened. He screams with fright and makes attempt to rise again, flapping his wings. But he was so much tired that he cannot flap his wings anymore, and his legs go on into the water, and seawater touches his breast and then belly, and this time he's making no effort at all. But what's this? He is not sinking. Now he is floating on the water. Now he floats on the water, sea water. Well, he finds all the family members are now offering him food. Okay, offering him dog fish. That's a kind of fish. Okay, you know very well. When he was frightened, then nobody was with him. But now he has got rid of the fear, and he finds everybody supporting him. Okay, so in this way he learns his first flight. So here, dear students, you also can learn a great lesson from this chapter of the story, that if you want success, you get rid of fear. Have self-confidence. Success is not far from you. Okay? Hope you all have enjoyed this chapter. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Ciao.